All right, hey, how's it going, guys? I'm here at Hot Palooza. That's the corniest name I could come up with this for this theme. So what I did is I went on eBay and I purchased a couple of these hot packs of different variety, mostly Series 2, mostly because I'm looking for some of the crazy Tatis variations that I've been working on for my Rainbow. Here's my progress so far. And if anybody's been tracking the market, you'll know that the black Tatis just sold for like 960 in bids. It went for 960. So there's no way that I'm going to get it unless I open it in a pack. Vintage stock has been going for about 300. So I decided to turn on some of these packs, right? So this one here is a to 50 guarantee, right? So this one guarantees me, and I didn't need the 50. I have the pink and the blue, but I was very curious because most explanations for these hot packs are that, there's the card, the person or the player that they're claiming is in there is on the outside or the front or the back, right? So there's a Philly on the front, and I don't see that it's obviously numbered pink or blue or whatever. It looks like Pat Nechek. So I'm not real sure how that works out, but there is guaranteed that there's a Mother's Day pink or a Father's Day blue in this pack. And to me, this is a retail rack pack, right? So how are they guaranteeing that? The title, as you can see in the eBay ad, is Case Hit to 50, right, from Series 2. So I'm curious. I'm getting into it. What is a rack pack case hit? And how did they know that? All right, so just like we could see through the pack, Pat Nechek on the front. I'm going to flip through these. I don't want to take too long. I do see the blue. It is not a Tatis. How did they know that there is a blue in this pack? And it's a Kurt doggone Suzuki. Anybody chasing a Kurt Suzuki Rainbow, let me know. So there it is. There's my guaranteed to 50, Mr. Kurt Suzuki. Wah, wah, wah. Bryce Harper. So that was a bummer of a pack, but it stood up to the guarantee. And there we are. There is my to 50. It's a Kurt Suzuki in the flesh. Not really, but, whatever. Okay. So the next one, this one, guaranteeing me a to 76, right? So this is guaranteeing me an Independence Day variation from Series 2. How? I have no idea, because that card was in the center, as this one will most likely be as well, right? So how are they pulling this off? Any leads? Anybody let me know. How do they know? Does this code say that? No, I don't believe so. That's a purchase code. So which one of these is a dead giveaway code? Who's got the master spreadsheet? I want that master spreadsheet. I'll go hunting for pack number X to get my Tatis Rainbow in order. So you couldn't see what was on the back. Right, you could see through there that Ben Gamel's on the front. All right, so Tyler O'Neill. Let's go ahead and see who my Independence Day variation is. Very curious to know. There's a Brave strike a pose. Stanton, that's cool. All right, I do see the Independence Day in the corner there. A Trouty. Who in the heck? Dylan Betances. I have heard of him, unfortunately. And he is not great as I understand it. Dang it. Dylan Betances. Hot pack. Hot pack it is. It's just not the right guy. So if they could guarantee, and obviously they can because they are, that there was an Independence Day variation in that pack, do they know the player? Is that why the pack are what they are? I mean, that one was a $15 pack. This one's going to guarantee me a vintage stock to 99, right? Vintage stock to 99. This was $10. $10 $10. Vintage stock. Here we go. Hot pack of Palooza. Couldn't see who was on the back, so they didn't know that. Right? Didn't know who was on the back. Vintage stock is probably going to be in the middle. Michael Soroka, not bad. Gigi. Got to pay attention to these. Vintage stocks kind of looking for the logo, right? You could tell by touch. Oh, that's cool. Actually, I don't have that one, so that's a cool card. Bryce. Oh, goodness gracious. There's my vintage stock. Wow. Danny Salazar. Goodness, and these don't even have any other good players in the card. All right, so same thing. I bought 2 of these because, like I said, the Tatis vintage stock is like it's over 300. So roll some dice here. Richards, Ian Kinsler, Julio Urias, not the Urias I want to see. Bryce, it's an Anthony Rizzo. Ooh, that does not look great either. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it's coming out well on the cam, but it is like eraser shards on it or something. Well, it definitely feels way different, and it's got all kinds of uck and goo on it, which is weird because it's in the middle of the pack and nothing else has that on it. Okay, so there's my vintage stock, Anthony Rizzo. Okay, so the last one that Curious George here, or Curious Dave, looked up was this Heritage High. Now this is going to guarantee me, this was also interesting, it's going to guarantee me that I pull a Vlad and a Tatis in the same pack. I'll post the eBay ad right next to this. Guarantee. Tatis, he's not on the front, neither is Vlad, it's a white sock. All right, let's see. And you couldn't see the back, right? Guaranteed. Tatis and a Vlad. How do they know? Who are these people? How did they know? Well, I don't see it. There's my Tatis. Guaranteed. And here he is. Unfortunately, it's not one of the errors, right? There's my Vlad. Guaranteed. Not an error. Not a variation. Base. Guaranteed. All right. I'm going to flip it and let's talk about this. All right. So opened up a couple of hot packs. And I got to know out there, collectors, who has the magic spreadsheet of what is going on in these packs. And how in the world, in the middle of the pack, did they tell me, they guaranteed me that these 2 cards were in a Heritage High pack, right? And they also guaranteed me that I was going to pull a vintage stock out of the middle of that pack, as well as another vintage stock out of the middle of that pack, and my guaranteed to 76 Independence Day and my guaranteed to 50 ended up being a Father's Day. Where is the spreadsheet, people? Where's it at? I'll buy it. I'll buy the spreadsheet that says the code, this pack has this. Otherwise, I can continue to buy all the packs in the world to try to get this Tatis black. Which, Eric, those back pages, when you sent me that text from the National, I should have bought that dang card. Eric sent me a text and said, hey man, do you want this? $400. The guy wanted $400. At the time, that was about market. 350 to 400 was about market. I tried to ask him for 350, and I'm assuming that he just told Eric, nah, and Eric moved right along, which rightfully so. I mean, it wasn't his place to sit there and barter with the guy or whatever, but man, 400. PSA 9 went off for $12.50 best offer, I think. Man, that is looking rough. All right, but while I got you flipped around here and talking Tatis Rainbows, I'm going to go ahead and show you this one. Do a couple mail pickups, I guess, while I'm on here. So this is highly packaged from from a guy I've bought a couple things from in Canada. His name is Dave. He's on Facebook, right? All Daves are good people. Remember that? Despite that commercial, but commercial making fun of Daves. Daves are good people, man. They're all good people. Don't mess around with the Daves. Alright, so you saw the Tatis Rainbow Progress on the paper Rainbow. And here's the Rainbow Progress on the Chrome. And look at that. I know this flipping it over like this always does no justice to the card itself, but this here, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, is a gold Chrome Tatis with a ton of glare. But yeah, got my gold. Let's see here. Live on the mail pickups after Hot Pack of Palooza fail. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it again. Because if they know that A, Independence Day is in that pack, my question is do they know which player? Because they know which player in the way of the heritage high. Like I don't know how. I just don't understand. And how are there people out there that know this and it's not? They're not just opening the Tatis black card and getting a 960, or maybe they are. So I picked this up in a lot off Facebook. Don't even know who this guy was. Obviously, he wasn't what I was going after. It was just a PSA 10 Bowman Chrome Auto, first Bowman that was in there. But these are what I was going after. So he had these, I think, for like $40. But a couple of Louis autos. This Brock Burke was thrown in there. Another Louis Arias auto. Clint Frazier, anybody interested, let me know. And then this Acuna paper. That alone, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I got those. And then I traded some Tatis for these. Didn't own one of these, and actually the guy threw in a couple of extras, but this card is like super clean. I'll have to look at surface and stuff like that. He threw this Griffey in, that was cool. And he also threw in this Steve Finley. But this was one of the cards I wanted too, the FF Air, Billy Ripken. So I always wanted one of those. And Cal rookie, and another Cal rookie, boom. So I didn't have any Ripken rookies. I didn't have that McGuire, so some older stuff that I was going after, and a guy wanted some Tatis, and some of the Tatis cards that I have quite a few of. So I let it go and got some stuff that I'd been wanting. Probably gonna try to do more of that. I did a huge Instagram sale. Sold a bunch of stuff on Instagram. Still have a lot of stuff left to sell. I think we all do. But hot packs. You guys know what's going on? Throw it in my ear, because I got no idea how they knew. They were spot on about every one of those packs. The guarantee came through. The questions are endless as to how they guaranteed any of that stuff. And I guess, maybe the reason that they are selling it because they were all junk, except for maybe the Anthony Rizzo. Those are not highly sought after cards, so maybe they did know that it was this exact card in that pack. So they're just gonna say, hey, guaranteed a Independence Day, even though they may or may not know that it's Dylan Betances, whom Yankee fans probably would be cool with, right? But I don't think people are going to buy a pack because of it. Anyways, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later.